Well, the number of migrant crossings from France to the UK was significantly down today, but it wasn't a new spirit of cooperation between London and Paris preventing the journeys. It was the weather, a cold northerly and rough seas.
Indeed, any sign of a call between Boris Johnson and the French president seems further away than ever. And one South Coast MP says unless the French cooperate, there will inevitably be future tragedies in the Channel. With more on this, here's Joe Caution.
Despite the deaths of 27 people on Wednesday night, on the water, the battle of the elements to complete that perilous crossing continues. Back on dry land, either side of the Channel, and another battle is brewing. In a letter to President Macron shared on Twitter, Prime Minister Boris Johnson set out 5 steps which he said could help avoid a similar tragedy. Ahead of a meeting on Sunday, he called for immediate work on policy to allow migrants arriving on UK shores to be returned to France. Now, the UK has been uninvited.
Urgent action is needed. That's what the Prime Minister and the Home Secretary has put forward with some practical suggestions. Simply for the French to say, we're now not going to talk to you, is really counterproductive. Up to now, the problem is there have been no real consequences for the French of 24,000 people coming across the Channel, making their problem our problem. Now we can see there are consequences. 27 people have tragically lost their lives, and more will follow unless they step up to the mark and we have some proper, practical and urgent solutions to stop these vile people traffickers causing human misery on such a scale in the future.
But instead of appearing to work together, the Prime Minister has been accused of using the ongoing troubles in the Channel to win over Tory backbenchers.
We need to take it away from the political football between these two countries and
I know you,
seriously
Rose.
begin to
You're all right.
address
You're all right.
the devastating impact this is having on those who are seeking to leave their country of origin in order to make a better life for themselves. So we've got to stop responding with an eye to how our voters and what our voters are going to think. And we've got to do the right thing.
Falling temperatures and rougher seas may stop the crossings for a short while.
Hey,
but
go,
the smoother
look,
relationship
it's in
that Paris and
Folkestone.
London need to find
Yeah,
a long-term
I know where you
solution
are.
this
You're at
evening
Mermaid
seems as
Beach.
far off as ever. Joe Caution, ITV News, Folkestone.
In other news, a man who tried to flee